Yes. What up, everybody? Charlie D back in the building. Welcome to Bizarreville, everybody. Welcome. We gonna get into the vault today, but we got some shows to do today. Miss B got autism awareness. We got comments. We got, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have to give y'all a vault. And that'll probably be when I wake up. Y'all know I've been going through some things, some family things. I got a lot of people here in town. So, but Charlie B still gonna make it do what it do, baby. Who is the man that worked harder than any other man? Charlie B. When it comes to this man trying to roast on the Lord. Let's go. Let's see.
Farm family, it's official. We are officially on the last side of LP siding on Emma, on our debt-free mobile home that we purchased probably about 3 going on 4 years ago.
Now, how much of a narcissist would you have to be to still put this show out, not even try to edit that little part out, when Charlie B done already came in here and showed on screen that everybody could see that they delivered your mobile home 2 years ago? You just said 3-4 years. You gonna stick with that. You gonna stay on target at 3-4 years, right? Just like you've been 35 for 2 years. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's proceed. Whole show alleged.
This week is officially the last side of LP siding that we have to do.
Okay, this week, you're gonna do the whole back in a week, right? Okay. So that means you could have did the whole front in a week, right? Okay, that's 2 weeks. Right? Okay. And then how long would it took you to do the sides? Like you said, 2 days, right? You're still working on this and we've already watched it all summer. Boom, boom, boom. Are y'all telling me that this is good content for YouTube? Yes or no? Yes or no? He is still showing y'all stuff where, Jump Back Tim, didn't you say that you'd be doing the skirting and stuff by the fall and you'd be putting your porch on by winter time? I'm looking out my window right now, man. The leaves is falling off the trees. Is it fall? We almost at Halloween, man. Is it fall? Yes or no? I'll wait. No, I won't. Don't show it later.
But part of the porch, about 40 foot of the porch, because the whole porch is going to be about 70 foot long, but about 40 foot of that porch is going to be enclosed. And we're going to have a wood stove, we're going to have couches, we're going to have like I guess you can almost call it a sun room with like plexiglass, and you can take the plexiglass off and there'll be mesh for like the spring and fall time when the temperature is just perfect.
Now, Tim, I've done pretty well for myself with the construction field, right? And I'm sure Sane has too. And I'm sure I'm gonna put this on me and Sane. Sane, brother, can you come in here and tell me, please, or give me a call or email something, bro, and just tell me if you've ever heard anything this man talking about with plexiglass. Buy you some windows, man. Plexiglass that you could take in and out, and you got a screen. Buy you some windows, cheapo. What are you talking about? Okay, can y'all come in here and tell me if this is some new product? Oh, Charlie B, you don't know about the new plexiglass windows that you could just pull in and take out? Because I know what Tim talking about. I'm BTM too. Come on, BTM, tell me. Come in here and tell me what plexiglass you can pull out of a window and you have a screen on a sun porch. And it's going to be freezing cold to death on your sun porch in the wintertime, right? So what are you going to have to therefore do? You're going to have to light your stove out there and light your stove in the house to keep your whole house warm. You know why? Because allegedly, either whatever end you put this thing on, your boys is going to be cold, or Megan's going to be in there cooking like, my feet freezing to death, this floor cold, Tim. Boom! This is the work I do. That's why I put this all in this. Tell me I'm lying. He's going to have a sun porch out there with plexiglass windows in it. Right? Okay. Good luck. Is Megan going to be in that kitchen right off from there cold? If he doesn't have that wood stove burning. Is the boys going to be right off from there cold if he doesn't have that wood stove burning? Okay, let me just say this. You have mini splits. right? Which right now is taking care of your home, right? To your satisfaction, right? Okay. What's going to happen when, so what are you going to do? Put mini splits on that too? On your addition? For this reason right here, this is why I say that. What's going to happen when it gets, like you say, real hot out there and it's 100 degrees outside and it's 120 in that room? And that 120's bleeding in to your kid's bedroom and that hallway or that whole kitchen and your bedroom. Charlie B will wait. No, he won't. No, he won't. Why didn't you just get central air for a house? And you could have cooled that whole thing off, man. But no, you want to be big man. I got a mini split in here, mini split in there, a mini split. For what? For what? You have a single wide. Didn't grandma get a central air unit in a double wide? And she looks a lot cooler than you right now, bruh, before you kicked her off the show. Whole show alleged. And how many times, let's jump back, you've had them come out and have to repair your mini split. Right? Remember it wasn't cooling off in your bedroom, allegedly? Remember that? And let me just say this. Is it really still working now? Because you placed your bed right under that thing like, I need all the air I could get. Whole show alleged. And I just got off the phone. I got a surprise for y'all today. Co-host in the building.
Y'all stay tuned. We're about to get it. We took our vacation. Y'all have seen about 2 videos since vacation, and those vacation videos were amazing. The vacation time was fun, but it's no place like home. Like they say, we love where we live. We love the life that we live, and we're glad to be back. And I'm glad to be back to work, and I'm ready to get this last side finished. So y'all stick around.
I played all that for this reason. Back from vacation, all that. But he still had to downplay vacation, right, for that farm. Did y'all catch it? Y'all catch it? Why? Why? And does that explain why, if the kids love it so much, why weren't they happy there or on your farm, Tim? Bim, bim, bim. Right? I broke. I wasn't even trying to be funny right here, y'all. But think about that. Kids ain't happy nowhere. Right? Okay. We're going to leave that alone today because we focus on this brother right now and tearing his home apart. Demolishing it. Right? So we're going to get to further into that. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's proceed. And I just want to give, how can I put this? My co-host is not as easy on y'all as me. So I hope y'all take this with a grain of salt because my man really feels strongly about how he feel. And I don't pull no punches. Just like I let y'all say what y'all want to say in the comments. I eat it, right? Like I tell y'all, Charlie B, I don't want to say this. I don't want to say what y'all want. I eat it. I got y'all, right? So, this is probably going to be good. But some people probably going to be like, what? Because my mans ain't going to hold back, right? So let's get it, let's go, let's proceed. Because you know I like to tell you what's going to happen before it happens. So, if my co-hosts come on and the first thing you hear you don't like, just like y'all say, fast forward or something. But y'all gonna want to hear all this. Believe me. Because this brother knows about roofing just as much as I do. Right? And he gonna let you know what it is. We gonna let you. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's proceed. That part ain't a legend.
And the reason that happened is because it was just a lack of communication between me and the roofing contractors. Because I didn't know that they were coming on the day that they were coming. They were supposed to be here like a couple days after, and then they decided to go ahead and come because I didn't think they were going to be able to do the roof, or they were going to do the roof without me doing this backside. So I was like hustling and bustling trying to get as much siding on as I could.
Okay. Now what Tim's talking about now, because y'all don't like to hear him talking, I ain't going to waste your time. All right, he's taking the screws out of the original roofing that he put down. That was put on the mobile home, right? Okay. And I'm gonna leave that alone until I get my man's in here. But he's taking all the screws out, and now he's. Can y'all really believe? Okay, I'm really confused right now because I'm trying to figure out how to say this. How do you throw somebody under the bus who shows up early? It was just a miscommunication. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't, and he's gonna proceed to tell you, I didn't think they was gonna do this and do that and everything like that. But you still want to put it on the roofers. Are y'all catching that? When the roofers jump back, clearly told you, please have this whole thing done before we put the roof on, which your drip edge would have sit normal. Because now you got to go up under that and try to work all that out. And let me just tell you this. Your siding, your LP siding that you about to say costs so much and things like that, you should have notched out. Got your measuring tape out, man. Measured where every one of them were. Notched it out. Push that all the way up to the new roof, sir. Okay. I'm not even gonna bring it. But okay, we're gonna get there. But this is what he's talking about. And the whole point to him taking them screws out, this is not remodeling. This is demolition, sir. Let's get it, let's go, let's proceed. Oh, y'all ain't gonna believe this. Y'all gonna be like, what? Wait for this one.
But I just want this siding to last for a long time. It's super expensive. The material is a lot of, it's time consuming with a lot of time. So I want to do it right because this mobile home, this mobile home may sit on this property for the next 50 to 100 years. You just never know. And
What'd you do, Tim? Talk to somebody, or the guy call you and tell you, you know that thing ain't gonna move? You're finally admitting it might stay here for 50 to another 100 years, right? Now, let's get to the part to where why he thinks it should sit there for another 50 or 100 years. Because it allegedly jumped back, like Charlie B said, he don't plan for his Cultish family to go no place.
It may never move. It may hold up well. It may end up being a place where my grandkids and their grandkids live, and who knows. I want to.
Okay, BTM, his subscribers. Now do you realize he's lying to you when he tells you he doesn't watch us? Now, okay, for that reason right here, he's finally accepted from Charlie B. That thing and from Peanut Game ain't moving. Now, that's the jokey joke part. The real part is this. How's he talking? Does he plan on him? Does it sound like he wants? I'm not gonna say it doesn't sound like he's going to let his family leave, but does it sound like he wants them not to? Yes or no? Yes or no? He's planning on Emma. What did he just say? My grandkids could live here. Why? Where are you gonna live? And you already said jump back. Down the road, we could put 4 or 5 trailers down there. My kids and stuff can live down there. Allegedly, what is he trying to build? A court. Allegedly, also, I don't know nothing. Let's get it, let's go, let's proceed. Y'all about to love this one.
That's life, and not to dwell upon the darkest hour, they say, is just before dawn.
Number one, jump back. Charlie B already said you should have just took the board and a jigsaw and just took out the little curves and put that up in there and let them screws in there, bro. That's why the drip edge is so wide, right? You're not listening. You're not paying attention. You know why I'm not laughing? Because this is the type of work I do. You took a Sawzall to that and you tried it with a Sawzall. Go ahead and poke a hole in your brand new roof, sir. Am I lying? Am I lying? Peanut Game, ask anybody who do this type of work. If you no. Can you watch this for me for a minute? What could happen? They gonna be like, he can mess that whole new roof up because he can saw right through it. Yes or no? That was the dumbest thing you ever thought about. Right there. And what? When the roofers and stuff was there before and you was asking them about the trim, why didn't you even think about asking them what I do about all these nuts and bolts? Because the plan you came up was stupid. Let's get it, let's go, let's proceed. Whole show alleged.
Trim piece under there is now loose. So I got a screw right there I gotta get. But you see now the trim piece is loose enough to where I can tuck that LP siding. Not just behind, let's see, get y'all a little closer. Not just behind this top piece here, but then there's another piece under there. I want to tuck it behind that piece up there, up against the wall. So,
all right, everybody, you see how you just lifted that stuff up? Okay, LH in the building.
What's up, Johnny Bizzle?
What you think about that, bro? What you think about him taking the original roof and taking all the screws out the original roof, bro?
Tear the roof off the mother up.
Tear the roof off the mother, tear the roof off the mother, tear the roof off the motherfucker. Larry, how much wind it gonna take, baby? How much wind it gonna take?
That man doing a demolition.
I already said that, bro. I said that before you called me, man.
Oh, man.
How much wind you think it's gonna have to come through there on that open field to have that thing shake, rattle, and rolling?
A good steady 40.
Okay. What if it's 65, 70 out there? What's gonna happen?
Gone. Gone.
Now, Larry, can I ask you this? What's gonna happen when he calls the insurance company and his roof laying in his yard? They paying for that?
Hell no, man. They gonna see all the screws out of this thing.
Laying on the ground like, they gonna see the video, bruh.
Oh, my goodness.
Beer.
Oh, my goodness.
Man,
I can't believe you did that, man.
hey, bro, that's what was holding the whole roof down, man.
Well, if you remember, go back, like you always say. When he put the sheathing on and he lifted the whole roof up doing it in the same area. The same exact area.
Yep. I remember that.
Right. And so they tied it down. They tied the roof down on the sheathing.
Yeah, he even said that in the show that they nailed all this in and all this blah, blah, blah. Bro, I'm telling you this right now. How cold is it gonna be in there?
Man, let me tell you, that we ain't gonna get up out of there and put the chill on everybody. But they get a big enough wind, that roof gonna come off of there and everybody gonna be butt naked.
Bucket naked. Shot time. Yeah. Bro.
Hey, they already in a FEMA trailer, hell.
Not a FEMA trailer, bro.
Oh, man.
He paid 28 grand for a FEMA trailer, bro.
Man, what are you doing to his family in there, man? What the hell?
The safety level. How much you think he dropped the safety level on his house? Because I'm confused.
Well, the roof is everything, man.
It's the.
When you talk about buying a house, you talking about putting a roof over your family's head. You gonna turn around.
That's the first thing. You put a roof over your family's head and food in their stomach, right?
Right.
He making it where his roof could be laying in his yard on top of rooster.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Or his roof could take out all his sheep. He be hurt. He go out there and that roof laying on 20 sheep, bro. He be hurt. What are we gonna eat, man? The boys be in there dancing the jigs like I ain't gotta water them no more.
Man. Lord have mercy. I've never seen something so crazy, man. I undo all of the stuff that they do. The most important part, bolting it down to the house.
They bolted it. Larry, they didn't screw it to the house, Larry. Like you said, it's a foundational piece, bro. They bolted that metal to the house.
They did.
You feeling me? It's not screwed in, it's bolted.
Well, go back. He had to go to Harbor Freight to go get a tool that you normally use for bolts on cars.
Okay, Larry, look, before I hollered at you, I think before I hollered, no, it might have been after or before. I can't remember in the show. Cause you got me going over here right now. He tried, what you think about him using the Sawzall? Trying to cut them, I'm like, go ahead and stab a hole in your roof, buddy.
Oh, man.
Your brand new roof. Go ahead and stab a hole in it, sir.
He was going crazy when he grabbed his heave and though. Like, oh my God. This fool is unruly.
He don't care. As long as it look good. Like you said, when I pull in the driveway, as long as I can see.
Oh my God. Yeah, that just drove us nuts, man, looking at that. He didn't even have sense to grab that awl tool he liked to use to make his little special cuts. To just cut the head off of it.
Man, listen.
At least the threads would have been holding it up.
Listen, what I said was he should have took a jigsaw, bro, and notched it out and just slid the wood up there.
That's exactly what I told Jay. On the wood.
The screws?
Knock the wood out.
He should have just notched a little half circle out and pushed the board up. Yes or no?
Exactly. But you know, the only thing that's holding on that house is that side where you come in and the front of that house, because he had the siding up and they bolted to that.
Right.
They told God to tell him to put the siding up first.
That's why they wanted him to put the siding up so it could have been right.
Exactly.
But he had to, I gotta jump back. Remember what he said? He straight said, y'all, yeah, I told him I wanted it done my way.
Exactly.
And his way is always what? The wrong way. But he talks to who, Larry, every day?
He talked to God, man.
But God is what every day? Allegedly wrong. How's that possible? Because right now, if Tim talked to God and God told him, yeah, Tim, go ahead and tell him the way you want to do it is right. What is that telling you? Because right now he's showing you that was the wrong way to do it and the roofers was right. Yes or no?
You're right.
All day, bro. We right. Because we on one. This brother, man, I swear, bro. How high the wind get up in Mississippi? Can y'all come in here and tell us that? Larry. Because
This dude irritates my soul, man.
he's sitting in an open field, bro. What if some wind come through there, bro?
It's gone. It's gone, no doubt, man. And
Larry, okay, let's explain to the people what we talking about. He took the screws out the original roof, right? That's one sheet of metal.
Right.
That's gonna flop in the wind, yes or no? Once air get under there, if the wind come through real hard, yes or no?
That's right.
Now, what is his new roof screwed down to on top of that's gonna be flopping in the wind, loosening up all that?
That ain't nothing but little 1x4s underneath this stuff, man. He ain't got no roof rafters.
He
All
don't,
that stuff up.
there's not even 2x4s up there, bro.
No.
So, what we are saying is, tear the roof off the mother sucker, tear the roof off.
Let me put this in layman terms, man.
Go ahead, bro.
Baseball cap on.
You put a baseball cap on it, what?
They're screwing it down on the sides.
Okay. No.
So keep the wind from blowing it off. He ain't got no more screws in the back. He ain't got no more screws in the back, man.
Hey, my whole thing is, you didn't realize if we jump back, he did the same thing in the front, bro. We just didn't catch it.
He did, and he lifted the whole thing up. Jay wasn't even talking about it. He lifted the whole thing up with them, trying to fit them boards in, right?
Yep, in the front. If you remember, if we all jump back, he did all that in the front to push that up. Now,
Right.
he did it in the front without having to allegedly go buy all this stuff, y'all. Like, if y'all be like, well, Charlie B, why he have to try to go buy all this stuff and do all this stuff today if he didn't have to do it in the front? Because the front was finished when they put the roof on.
That's right.
Feel what I'm saying? So he had enough area space to tear them bolts out when there wasn't no, I want to say flashing, but it's not flashing. It's, drip edge. He had no drip edge on the front, so he just tore them screws out and tucked that wood up under there. That's why he's struggling today. Yes or no, Larry?
That's exactly right.
Okay, so now since we know all this, his roof is not screwed down in the front or the back.
Well, the roofing company did screw it down in the front because they tied that drip edge in before they put their flashing.
Okay, but what I'm saying is from the original company putting the roof on, he pulled all the bolts.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's not tied down at all no more.
Well, it wasn't tied down until that roofing company came and did what they had to do, which is why they wanted to put the roof in
Before.
the siding was up.
Thank you. So, like you said, in the front he good, right? Kinda.
Front,
Kinda.
side coming in, kinda.
In the back, if the wind blow up through them trees, it's a wrap, ain't it?
He got nothing.
He got nothing. And why is the front okay? Because he listened to the roofers and that was already done.
That's right.
Allegedly whole show.
Yeah.
That's it, man. You got anything else to say on this brother and the demolition remodelization of his home?
Yeah, man. When he was trying to put that siding in,
Yeah.
it was bowing because the roof wasn't moving in the back. See, the roof was moving at first. He was able to put it up on his little ledge. He had the bottom screwed in to set his the siding in place.
All day.
So he stuff started to buckle because it wasn't moving. The only reason they moved is because that top was screwed in to something. The top of the roof was screwed into something, which is smaller screws than them damn self-tapping lag bolts that go into the side.
Okay, now let me just say this, Legs. I don't know, but let me just say this. If that board is bowing, there's something wrong, right?
No, he didn't have a room yet.
No, I mean, like, the board's not level. There's something wrong, right?
Right.
Like, you can't put a board that's level up and it's gonna bow like that. Yes or no?
That's the truth.
If it's not butting up against something, giving you that bulge, it's touching something, right?
Right.
And he even said, I done cut off a quarter inch, I think he said. And he's still messing up and there's still a bow in the board.
Well, it didn't give him room for his stupidity. That's what it did.
Larry, you can't leave room for Tim's stupidity, bruh.
Right. It didn't give him room for his stupidity that he was doing before. Throwing it up, leveling it at the bottom.
I said that 4 weeks, a month ago. Larry, is that level too little for him to be using on an 8-foot board?
Oh my goodness.
Bim, bim, bim.
Foot level, man.
The 4-foot, I showed everybody.
Foot level.
I don't have it here right now. It's on the job somewhere. I don't even know. Wait a minute. Where is my level? Wait a minute. But I showed everybody I got a gray one, man. It's 4 feet long. You feel me? That way you can check it. You put it in the middle and you can check it halfway at the top and halfway at the bottom and make sure both your bubbles is in the middle of that line.
Man.
That's level. You can't take one of them little things and just put it in the corner and be like, yeah, we good to go.
Man.
No.
I've been seeing this stupidity, man. This dude's got 2.5-inch nails. His nails probably cost more than the rest of his damn material.
Okay, let me tell you this, Larry. With that bow in there, he might suck the bow in for now, right? But with them running around that house, that mobile home shifting, the wind hitting that home, is he gonna pop them nails out of that?
The weather getting hot and cold.
And cold, with the wood expanding and going back, is he gonna pop the...
No, the nails will still be there, but the wood gonna pop out. It's gonna be whole.
Hey, Larry.
My construction is normally done during at least 75 degrees.
Right. Because it's got to be at least 65 for certain stuff to work. You feel me? Like your primer. Don't put no primer on if it ain't 65 degrees at least. Don't put no paint on if it ain't. You feel me?
Right. You don't see construction going on in the wintertime.
No.
You know, or the fall.
In Tim's version, he can do it whenever he want to, bruh.
But at night, cold up.
And then I know why you said they gonna pull.
When the heat up is going to Spain.
Hey, listen. When you said them nails are gonna stay there and they gonna pull through, you remember when we was talking about how much rain, when I was talking about how much rain it got? It didn't rain when y'all was going on vacation and he didn't go around and patch all them nail holes?
And that just swell up.
Man, and they gonna pull out, just like you said. I didn't even think about that part until I jumped back on myself.
Right.
Alright, man. I think we done nailed him to the table and the wall right here. I'ma finish up this show, wrap it up, and I'ma drop this one on him.
Right on, man. Right on.
I'll holler at you later, big bruh.
For sure.
Thanks for the truth, man.
Got you.
And let me just say this before you get off the phone. Did you see how we rock? We family. I said something, and he was like, well, Charlie B, nah, this and that, and the other. Right? Did Charlie B get upset? No. Did Charlie B try to explain himself? No. I listened to what my man's had to say, and I was like, wait a minute, you're right. That's how family work. Yes or no, bruh?
Hello.
Ain't no yes men over here. Feel me? Larry.
Got you.
Ain't no yes man over here. If you wrong, I'm gonna tell you wrong, and you gonna tell me I'm wrong, right?
Well, this is how you get it together.
And this how you become one amongst each other, where you know we can talk and ain't gonna be no problems. Feel me?
Man, you remember back, man, I tried to get this dude some advice, man, and he cut me off. That's how me and you met.
Bruh, good riddance, wasn't it, bro?
Yeah, good riddance.
Good riddance. You forgot. I still remember. He told you good riddance, Larry.
He shook me like a booger, man.
Bing, you was gone. Hit the wall and he let it stay there.
Yeah, I'm too much of a problem, man, trying to tell him how to do shit right.
I feel you, bro. I feel you, man. But I'm gonna holler at you a little later, man. Let me get this video out, because I know they want to see this one.
All right, Johnny B, man.
Holler at you in a minute here, bro.
For sure.
Gone. All right, y'all. See, now we don't cut. Now let's get back into the show. I hope my mans didn't hit you with too many bombs. He real brother. I don't know what to say about that. Charlie B ain't say nothing. Let's get back into this so we can get out of here so y'all can get this one, man. Fire!
It also looks like it's a rainstorm coming in, but that's keeping me cool right now. And I'm just working it down. What else do I have to do? So
I'm gonna keep working it down. What else I gotta do? Just rubbing it in everybody's face that you have no job. Hope y'all enjoyed the last segment. Feel me?
because I want to make sure I make all my cuts right and everything. But this one here had a little cut up there. But other than that little cut right there was just pretty straightforward. I'm gonna actually start cutting them just a little bit shorter because I was kind of struggling to get it in there. And you don't want them both to be in there. You don't want any pressure on this board. You want it to lay flat. And so I'm gonna cut them just a little bit shorter, probably just a couple, maybe 1/8 of an inch or so like that, just a little bit, just to give it a little bit more relief. But I got that.
You're not supposed to put no pressure on these boards and nothing like that because they're not supposed to bow. It's not supposed to bow. Now, if it starts bowing, you've done something wrong. Either it's not level or something like that. But you're later on gonna mention and bring up that, oh, it's this, it's that. I just gotta release some tension on the board I just put up. On the board that you put up before that, that's bowing. No, that board is up wrong. Somehow, somewhere, some way. Now, let's jump back to him saying, cut a little itch. When me and Larry was on here roasting him. The more you cut off that board so it's fit to make sure you can just nail it up and it's cool, the more gap and air you got going up under that thing, man. Now, we already realized that metal he had up here was some of the thinnest metal on the planet. And it was wavy. Like, you could even walk in certain spots, right? So what's going to happen, like we said, when the wind get up under that thing, y'all gonna be in there trying to go to sleep and you gonna be hearing from that stuff rocking? Cause it's not tied down no more, sir. Jump back.
I think it's on down there. Yeah. Yeah, little tiny things compared to that. His double
We were
side.
like, whoa, these are jump guns.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right here. Boom, boom, boom. Tim, how much time do you really spend with your sons? Right? Because let me just tell you this. They don't act like you, allegedly. No. I played all that. The boys came out and stuff like that. And at first, when they first came out, I didn't even play it when the other boys were playing and Tim Jr. was like, shh. Right? Like, they know what to do. They know how this works. Tim wasn't even talking to Phil. He was just up on the ladder. For y'all that watched the show, y'all caught that. Charlie B don't take everything. My whole point is this. I left that part in right there for this reason right here. Is Megan with schooling and education giving them acting classes too? Can you explain to me why the boys get excited all like her over some nuts? No Diddy, whole show alleged.
And he just said the darker it gets, the slower he gets. But y'all, it has been a process. Every time he like wakes up and is like, all right, y'all, about to get some LP signing on, something happens. Like,
now, the reason I think this is in real time, kinda, sorta, is because I think he's answering us again. Remember when I came in and said, this brother really went to the store, turned back around, had to go back to the store, and then he just called it a day. Right? You remember that show? She's about to answer this for him. Go out there and take care of that. Go out here and take care of that part for me. Let's get it, let's go, let's proceed.
I think one day it was like torrential raining. The other day, he was looking to get a particular drill.
Okay, come on, Megan. You look like you're forgetting your script, baby. Come on. Come on.
So that he can go under, what's that thing called that you're trying to go under?
Drip edge.
Drip edge, that's right. So that he could go under the drip edge and unscrew the screws so that he could get the siding there in the place where it needs to be. Well,
let me remember what comes next. He went to the store, got the part, got the battery, and then when he got back, before, like Charlie B always do, tell you what happened before. It was raining. Let's jump back when Tim said, I had to go back to the store, I had to do this, had to go get another part, they gave me the wrong battery, I had to go back again, and it's this far out, this far in, this far out. It took about 2-3 hours. I was just done for the day. Did Tim mention any rain? No. But Megan's out here just dancing around for a man, right? You can't stop the rain when it falls. You can't stop the rain. GQ if y'all don't know. Right? Now it was raining that day when Tim got back. When he clearly said out his mouth, after all that, I was just done. He didn't mention no rain. Let's get it, let's go, let's proceed. Whole show legend.
he went to the store, got the part, got the battery. He asked the person at the register, hey, is this the right battery? Yes, that's it, you got it, it's right. And he brought it home and it was not the right battery. Went back to the store, and y'all, we don't live close to stores. We're at least 20 minutes away from anything. So, drove 30 minutes to the store, 30 minutes back, 30 minutes to the store again, 30 minutes back. 2-3 hours later, he comes back, and didn't it rain again? Yeah, and then
Now, this is why I played all of her talking and saying all that. Because earlier in the show, I didn't play all that because I knew I had her saying this again. Tim did this whole story earlier in the show for about 3 or 4 minutes. Jump back to clickbaiting y'all once again. Tim has already told y'all this whole story before about the battery, right? Right? In some P2P or some trailer that he had maybe. And the next day, it wasn't nothing about this. But now he's putting this in. Why? No content. None. So technically today, the whole time I just showed you Megan talking about that and Tim's 2 or 3 minutes of talking about just that same thing he talked about before in other shows, it's clickbait. It's all clickbait. I'm just going to keep saying stuff over and over and y'all ain't going to catch it. But I'm going to keep repeating it and y'all going to feel good about it. Just like allegedly I done told y'all 200 times I've been to prison. And y'all still eat it up, so I'm going to keep talking about it. BTM, his subscribers, can y'all please come here and tell him, Tim, you've been to prison, you're a better man now, and let it go. Until y'all do that, he's going to keep talking about it because he thinks y'all want to hear it. Whole show alleged.
He comes back and it rains some more that day. So it was like, okay, time out for LP siding.
And then it rained some more that day. Time out for LP siding. No. Tim then already came on here making it told everybody and looked bad and said, I was just done after I had to do all that. Charlie B did a show and was like, you lazy, bro. Most men still would have came home and did their thing on their house. Yes or no? Now, Megan, you go out there and fix this and tell everybody it was just rain and that's why we had to call it that day on the LP siding. Which do y'all believe? Tim or Megan? Because he's always throwing her out there to make her say something stupid. Let's get it, let's go, let's proceed. You're not stupid, Megan. I'm just saying the words he allegedly writes down for you to spit out to these people are stupid. Whole show alleged.
Can to get as much siding up as he can. And I think he's doing a great job. And he handled all those challenges. Wait.
Now, is God whipping on her head too? Go ahead and explain to everybody how your man usually act. He handled all them challenges well. He didn't have one. Oh, so in your house, Tim doesn't handle challenges well. Let's jump back when Tim said, oh, all my anger issues are gone. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? But Megan is sitting up here describing this vein that comes out in him when allegedly he doesn't handle issues well. And Megan, you're talking about it so proudly, like you're proud of this man because he didn't have that this time. How often do you see it? Bing, bing, bing. Whole show legend.
He didn't bust one vein in the
All because we went on vacation, I was fresh.
he didn't bust one, you know, the vein pop up on your forehead when you
Now, I know y'all like Charlie B wrong. This is not a funny part. Yes, it is. Because y'all that came here was like, Megan, give us a sign. Tell us you need some help. And she tell y'all, his veins be popping out his forehead. Help me. Is this the sign? I don't know. Whole show legend. Y'all that came and said, wait, Megan, wink, do something. Wink, something. Hey, was that her sign? Is she answering y'all? I'm just asking. Now, I want y'all to, I'm gonna point this out. We about to get out of here, y'all. It ain't gonna be too much longer, man. What wife is happy when their husband gets so upset? Man, I got tears in my eyes, man. When your husband gets so upset, his veins is bulging out. I'm gonna ask Miss B, do my veins bulge out of my head? I don't think so. That is mad. And she's laughing this off. If somebody was getting so upset with you, where they had veins bulging out of their head, do you really think y'all need to be together? Somebody's making somebody so irritated, I'm about to have a stroke. Right? I can't take that. I can't deal with that, right? Okay, so let's get to the part where Megan's gonna look at the camera, and this is why I asked y'all before. She asking for help right now, because I really didn't cut none of this up. She's about to say something, and then look at the camera and be like, help me. Allegedly, whole show. Just look at her face at the end of this clip I'm about to show y'all. She's gonna be like, after she makes her statement, I'm lying, y'all. Who's so alleged? Help me.
He's at it right now in his element.
Now, y'all, was that? Or I know this brother has no element of working. Oh, so alleged, man.
I was like, is it flash still on? It's just it's not.
Yeah, I'm having some problems out of my boards. You see that little bow right there?
I do see that.
Jump back got a little problem out of my boards. Yeah, you.
There's no give at the top now. But since we got the roof on there, not anymore. And so now.
You know you detached the original roof and don't care. Not anymore. Oh,
Now I'm having to kind of, I already started trimming off just a little bit extra down the bottom. But I still got that because I trimmed off an extra ½ inch and I still had that bow right there. And so now I'm going to try to relieve this board here, but it's still holding this.
At the top, right?
Y'all catch it? I gotta cut off ½ inch at the top. Okay, thanks for telling everybody you got a ½ inch of wind rolling up under that metal. Jump back.
So I got a lot of board there. They can come down
That's
on
a lot of board.
I just need to relieve it just enough for that pressure, y'all.
But
Alright, Megan, now back up because I got a lot of pressure on this and this board can come down on me. That's what I'm gonna use in a couple days for my brakes. Y'all catching this, man? He's sitting this woman up and y'all because we already in here like ain't nothing wrong with this brother's back. Let's get it, let's go. Proceed. Oh, so late. Jeez.
Like I said, there's a lot of board. Usually you'll have 2 men holding this board. By another man.
oh yeah, a crew.
Put the pressure on it like that.
You're a one-man crew.
Okay, now let me explain why. No joke right here. Let me explain why I tell you that right now Tim is setting this up so he can take more breaks because he tired. Right? I broke. Alright. I'm trying, y'all. Alright. Okay. Now Tim is allegedly saying his back is tweaked and hurt, right? Now he can jump back to the videos that he makes them watch 4 or 5, well, all day allegedly, because we don't see nothing else much on there until we say something about why can't kids watch cartoons or nothing, and then he shows them, right? So at that point, it has nothing to do with this. Okay, now he's gonna have y'all watch the video in the house and brainwash y'all some more. Like, see that part right there where I say it take 2 men? If see what I'm saying? I'm doing this all by myself. You right, Tim. You right. That's because you a strong man, Tim. And you know what you're doing, Tim. But you gotta calm down sometimes because you don't want to hurt yourself. See, just take all the resting time you need, Tim. Is this the setup? Him talking to everybody, used to take 2 men to do this, 2 men to do that. So when he says his back is hurt, you can allegedly not dispute it. Let's get it, let's go, let's proceed. Because let's jump back to the part, not yet. Your back was hurting so bad in your trailer yesterday that you said you was probably going to sit down to finish the rest of the show. But as a narcissist and a liar, you got to rolling so hard, you forgot your back was hurting and you didn't need to sit down, did you? Because allegedly, there's nothing wrong with you. Mr. I need a break. Whole show. Allegedly.
Alright.
Go ahead and get it all in there then.
There you go. You got it. You did it.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think I'm going to do this one in song. You feel me? You like to hear, here it go. You hit no stuff to me. You hit no stuff to me. Yeah. You hit no studs to me. That's why it's bowing to me. Yeah. Yes or no? How many times, how many weeks, months, days have I been coming on here and be like, he ain't hit no studs? If he didn't hit a stud, walking, wouldn't have been happening. You see that thing doing this? Jump back like we said. It's a wrap. You can nail it in there all you want to with the weather. Give it 2 years. You're going to go out there and have to nail that thing again and be puttying again and painting again so it don't look bad. And I bet you don't show that. Because after, like LH said, once the weather, heat, expand, cold, heat, cold, heat, cold, heat, retract, go back, retract, pop. And then you'll be out there, boop, boop. Patch this up. They can't see this. You know you ain't gonna show that. Because you ain't gonna come on here and say you wrong, Mr. Narcissist Man. Like, yeah, last time I messed up and blah, blah, blah. Now we gotta go back. You ain't gonna do all that. And we already know it. So let's get it, let's go, and let's proceed. So we get out of here on this, brother. I'm tired of him, ain't you?
Right, so this is
the back side of the house.
this is the last piece, right?
Ain't nobody gonna see it but the raccoons and the possum.
Oh, too funny.
man of God. God told him to put abundance in Emma. You put a board up that was wrong. If God told you this was the plan, shouldn't you took the board down and got it all the way perfectly right? Number one. Number two, your husband just sit out here and told you basically, ain't nobody gonna see it but the raccoons and stuff in the back. Number three, after he then came on here and said, it's gotta be perfect, y'all. I gotta have this, I gotta have this. It's gotta be perfect. He's already said this, right? Number four, you laughed it off and said it was funny that your husband just basically told you he messed your home up. Is there any wrong this man could do? Because I know Miss B would have told me, like, well, babe, what if you just take that board down and cut what you need to do and do what you need to do and put it back to where it is flat? That's how my woman talked to me. Let me jump back to what I was saying before. Tim, you talk about all this abundance and everything you have and how good your life is. But we all see you have a yes man for a wife. Anything you say, she agrees with. How are y'all supposed to build together if you don't take anything she has to say for granted? Like, you don't care. Whatever you feel is going to be right. Whatever she feels is going to be wrong. And technically, since she feels like she could teach the children, maybe that's why their education level is the way it is. And I don't know why I keep jumping back to the boys so hard, but I think it is because I can't understand it. I can't understand it. We don't live in a day and age no more where you could go get a job at the city and make good money if you have minimal education. We don't have that no more. Feel me? We don't. By the time your boys grow up, and this is why I say that, I'm not anybody to work for the city. Trust me, I used to work for the city, right? I not like city work tech. I cut the parks and stuff. That's what I used to do back in the day when I was like 16, 15 years old. Worked with Mr. Brooks, good man. He owned A1 swimming pools, right? And when we wasn't cutting grass, we would fill up all the chlorine in around Columbus. So Tim, when you come here talking about jump back, when you get in your car and you start up and you going to work and you say stuff like that, man, it really irritates me because I've been working since I was a kid, bro. And you really ain't worked at all. The only thing you worked on is robbing people, laying people down, allegedly now we know snitching, and giving everybody the runaround on what you can do, who you talk to every day. And we all know it's a lie. Because everything you do turns out in shambles. Jump back. Just look at how you put that board up. Whole show alleged. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's proceed. We about to get to Megan getting out of here. Hope I ain't waste your time today. But, you know how it be when Charlie B get on one. Hit that like button for me. Because I know everybody be wondering, like, why don't he say subscribe? We family in here. And I can't have too much of them, really. I don't want to not to get to know y'all. So y'all just hit the like button for me. And if y'all really rocking with the content and y'all want to be family over here, y'all can do whatever y'all want. But over here, Charlie B don't beg for nothing. Don't ask for nothing. That thing Tim do, don't need it. But me and Miss B gonna do comments, and Miss B told me somebody sent me a Cash App. And I appreciate anybody that does donate and send me anything, but I'm telling you now, if you do send me anything, I'm giving it to my kids. Okay? So, that's just it. I love y'all, but I really wish y'all would. I know I love y'all. I'm glad y'all enjoy the content, but please, keep your money. Do something for you. You want to send Charlie B $20? Go out and get you some. Go out and have lunch for you on Charlie B. Do that for me. And be like, Charlie B, I was going to send you some money, but you told me go have lunch, brother, so I wouldn't have me a steak. That's what Charlie B would rather have. Okay? I'm all right. I'm good. Why do you think I roast his brother and tell him sue me?
All right, y'all. Tim got that third board up, and like a champ, we're just excited that he was able to get it up. It looks flush. It looks good in the dark. And
now we all know that board is not up flush. No jokey joke right here. She's gonna still say it is and give him all the just due in the world. Have you ever heard her give that just due to her boys? Let's jump back when I showed y'all all the packages and stuff they was getting. She wasn't even happy about somebody sending her kids Jordans. Now, I'm not, how can I put this? A person that like really, I don't buy Jordans. So it is what it is. My whole thing is this though. I know how much they cost. And you couldn't even respect the people that sent it. But anytime this man does anything, you could praise anything he does. But you couldn't praise your kids getting new shoes and explain to them what those shoes were, who this man is, what he did for basketball. Let her proceed. And she's gonna keep Tim. Let's proceed.
hopefully, in the light, it will look just as good.
The back of the house.
I can barely even see the back of the house now, but it looks good. And
boom, boom, boom. It's dark. Jump back to the beginning of this where her talking. It's flush and everything. I can't barely even see the back of the house. So you just lied. You don't know if it's flush or not. You just won't want Tim to be mad at you. And you're going to say this to me in the long run because you seen him wobble that board. And in the end of this, you're going to be like, well, he can probably fix whatever in the morning. Charlie, tell you what happened before it's going to happen. She sounds like an idiot because allegedly, whole show, you can't have this man upset with you. And no matter what he does, good or bad, it's going to look good to you because you don't want him to what? Allegedly have that vein popping out. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's proceed. You said it. But you said it. You remember that? Jump back. You vein out. Tim head. You said he didn't get flustered with that. Right? But I bet you seen that vein when you was out there pulling grass. I bet you seen that vein when he told you, I need to edit. Y'all need to be quiet out there. Allegedly. Is that why she wasn't talking that much and was mad and sending boys to their room and stuff like that? Boom, boom, boom. Think about what you need to do to produce a show, as Tim would say, the right way. We got to give y'all good content. Jump back to the show where he's with Grandma Lily. We gonna run my generator because your generator too loud and we gotta hear the birds chirping and everything. We gotta give good content. We gotta hear crickets. Y'all remember that? What's more important to this man? That's why I said all that just now. I was gonna cut right there. Y'all can see me about to leave. But my whole thing is this. I want y'all to understand. The main thing to this man is content. Even though he doesn't have none right now, he's still gonna put out anything he can. Because this is like he said, jump back. Y'all, this is how we make our money. Put a roof over our head, feed ourselves. Yes or no? Yes or no? Y'all, this is our business. Yes or no? Yes or no? Y'all, can y'all please? I don't do this at all. But can y'all please watch and send us money? Because this is all we really do. Even though he always claims he has multiple businesses. What? Be Tim, please, come in here and roast me tonight. I want to know all Tim's businesses that y'all know about. Other than pimping YouTube. If y'all can come here and explain that to me, I'll take all the criticism y'all want to give Charlie B. I'm loving it. What businesses does he have? Oh, he scams. He's in the business of scamming. He's in the business of kicking his family to the curb. He's in the business of not buying his boys what they really deserve. He's in the business of, with all them t-shirts making me wearing over and 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 over again. He's in the business of not giving his wife even what she needs. Bim, bim, bim. Forget what you want. Okay? You want to go by the book? You don't always have to have what you want. He can't even give his wife what she needs. Bam! Charlie, be in the building, man. Hit that like button.
Hey, he'll be able to fix and tweak and do whatever tomorrow in the light, but we're just excited to get 3 pieces of board up.
Now, what does flush mean? Flush means it's perfect. Did she just tell you basically it wasn't perfect and he'll be able to fix everything in the morning? Jump back. Everything we just say was right. Don't get in trouble with your daddy. I can't talk against daddy. Musky daddy.
After all that we've gone through to get to this point. So it looks really great and we're excited, and Tim is running around in the dark trying to gather his tools and gather the last little supplies that he needs to put away. So
okay, this no junkie joke at the end of this, alright? Alright, now this is my whole point. You see how happy she is? And I played all that for this reason. Tim's got his tools running around. Everything Tim does is happy to her, right? Everything Tim does is happy to her. Let's jump back, and I'm putting this on all of us. We've all come in here and said, why does he get more, how can I put this, time? Quality time. Boom, boom, boom. Quality time with you. Is it Tim or your children too? I'm just asking you, who's more important? Who needs your quality time right now when you're supposed to be the teacher and you're giving them their education? But let's jump back to the shoes. Just the shoes. We're going to leave education alone today. Just the shoes. Right? Wasn't that long ago. What was it, yesterday? Right? Where's... Okay, y'all know me, phone died. But I know where I'm at. Where's all the love for the shoes and stuff? From the subscribers. Not even from the subscribers. Let's look it back. How she was acting with her children. Even if she was down, because I know even when I'm down, if my children want to talk, what's up, baby? And when they walk off. So even when she's down, where was all this love she gives Tim for her babies? Because I'm a brother that feels like this. Like my daddy told me. And I kind of took it like, I ain't no baby. Like he told me, you will always be my baby. Always. You look at your children like that, like they are children. I don't care how old they are. Right? So you know what I took for that? Like jump back. Y'all always know Charlie B. Say. You mess with my babies, I'm losing freedom, right? And the way I was raised, I don't care how old my babies are. They could be grown. Let my daughter call me right now and say she's been violated. And I don't care. That's why I say I got a lot of work to do. I know I'm getting better, but there's still certain things that I feel like I shouldn't have to call no other man to take care of my business for when it comes to my children. And I hope y'all understand that. And I'm getting off script right now, but with everything I've been dealing with right now, and I've been dealing with a lot of death lately, y'all. And it's putting me in a situation where I feel like, do I miss everybody? Yeah. And I hope y'all don't take this wrong from me. But would I love to be with everybody? You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense to y'all? Does that make sense to y'all? Just look at it like this, y'all. I love my children. I love my wife. I love everything about being on this earth. But if Charlie B had his... That's why I said when I did my testimony, I didn't want y'all to feel bad for me. Charlie B's ready. Ready. And when I see stuff like this, I can't understand for the life of me, yo. I can't. Because everything I'm trying to get to, you are turning the page on, sir. I'm trying to get to eternal life. And you're going to burn. Like, come on, man. You might as well try out for the Gap Band, bro. Burn rubber 10 me on me. And I'm not putting this on y'all. That's why I said burn rubber 10 me on me. I'm going to take that one. I'm not putting this on y'all yet. But in my opinion, just my opinion, you keep playing with the Lord, you're going to bust hell wide open. And I just want to say before I get out of here, thank you, LH. You did your thing today, boy. Man, you did your thing, man. I ain't got nothing to say, bruh. You act like you been on here just as long as me, right? And I love you, man. I rock with you. You know how I feel. We both feel this way. As long as our kids are straight, as long as we know the Lord, what is there to worry about? Now, Tim. I really believe a lot of people over here don't think you know the Lord at all, bruh. And I really believe a lot of people know where you probably gonna end up, sir. $1 not worth it. $1 million ain't worth it. $1 billion ain't worth busting hell wide open. I'd rather be broke, busted, and disgusted when the last time y'all heard that. And go to heaven. Charlie B on one, man. I done gotten my feelings, man. Had a funeral I've been to. Got whooping on my head too. I don't know why I just said all that, y'all, but it is what it is. But we about to get out of here. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all rock with me because just like me, y'all don't understand how he could treat, number one, his mother. Well, I'm going to put his children and his mother and his wife in the same category, right? I'm not even going 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not doing that. How can you put your family in a situation that you put your family in and think that you are perfectly, honestly, a man of God? And you can look up and pray to this man every day, knowing that you're lying on him. Ben. Now you understand where Charlie B be on with this? It's not only, how can I put this, that I watched this show for years. It's not only that. I watched this show for years and I really believe that he was telling the truth at first, right? Okay. To the point where when Miss B didn't want to rock with it no more, I'm trying to ask why. Like what's going on? And she pointed it out to me. As a woman, and how you wouldn't do me this way, how you wouldn't talk to me that way, you wouldn't not give me my credit that way. Bim, blew my mind. And then Charlie B, me and Charlie B, I was like, what? Now I'm an idiot, right? That's one of the points. The second point is, the longer it went on and the older his children got, he started treating his children the way he treats them. I'm not going to say nothing. Y'all come in here and tell me what y'all think. He started treating his children the way he treated them. And I'm sitting here like, there's no way I'd have my kids at that age feeding no animals. There's no way I'd have my children that age out there that could get ran over by a pig or something and at that age get stomped to not be here no more. Let's just say that, right? While you in the house and the other kids will have to come in, and 9 times out of 10, as much as y'all love to talk about how far you live away from everything, they wouldn't make it. Right? Boom, boom, boom. A lot of things that go on this farm, y'all, that a lot of BTM members see as it's okay, that we don't see as it's okay. If you look not behind the scenes, let's start going up under the scenes, right? Would you leave your children out there or wake your children up and say, farm chore time, and lay back down? Because let's jump back. We've already seen Megan go to the hospital back in the day. Y'all know y'all remember this show. She went to the hospital back in the day because y'all all talked about it. Thought Tim was on porn. I know y'all remember this show. Tim went to the hospital. No, not Tim. Megan went to the hospital. She pulled back up in Rooster. She got out the car, was talking to y'all and everything like that. And then the boys was out there just doing their farm chores and everything like that. And she walked around and talked to all of them. Went in the house. Tim's laying across the bed with his shoes off. Shoes off. Daddy, something wrong with your boy? With Titus? Hold on. Could have already been bled out. Is that how you think a man that's a farmer would take care of his children? Or is his children a farmer and his children taking care of him? I'm sorry y'all took so long today. Charlie B out, I love y'all. Y'all be easy. But once again, I want to say shout out to my co-host Larry. You did your thing today, boy. Miss B and JB back later. And Miss B and Charlie B. We got to catch up on these comments because she on my head like, can you quit dropping shows because we'll never catch up. Charlie B, baby, I can't quit dropping shows. Right? Love y'all. I'm out. Y'all be easy. Because I'm going to be easy for sure. Right? But we be back here in probably a couple hours, 4 or 5. I don't know how long I'm going to let it sit. I might go 2. You know me. I'm going to make it do what it do, baby. Love y'all. I'm out. Y'all be easy.